Nice you've not learned from your mistake. Joe Root, who dragged on twice in the last Test match, will realise that the square bat shot is fraught with danger on this pitch. Better. Vertical bat.
Hard to get it through, but Root does this time, and does so with a great sense of timing. 175 for 3. Better finds the gap this time. Finds the gap, finds the bound. 190 for 3.
Too short. That's a fine shot. One bounce and across the boundary. Joe Root very quick on his feet here.
The way that Joe Root plays, the positive mentality, he's one of the guys in this line of this batting unit that could push things on. He's an energetic and vibrant player. So he could move things along, at least in the context of...
He's one who's looking for scoring opportunities first. Puts that away beautifully. Beautifully timed, beautifully placed. Up comes the 200. This is with a very productive over. 201 for 3. Maybe just a few signs of things getting a little tired here from Devendra Bishu. Got to be so accurate in terms of your length on a pitch as slow as this. Cuts it away very nicely too. That'll be 4. Just give him enough width, enough space to free those arms.
Good indication of Joe Root's positivity is that he's hit 5 boundaries now in 27. Boundary ratio is quite high. Strike rate is well above Gary Balance, almost double Balance's.
It's a good shot, really good shot.
These two guys entrench this partnership, which has already gone to 69.
Quicker ball, but too wide. Joe Root now helps himself. This could be a short-lived experiment.
Yeah, you got to get your quickies on. I think the game is drifted, and you're letting momentum shift now with this partnership. These part-timers and Holder, who hasn't bowled that well. Bishu's tired out himself. It's got to come now.
Short again, and the new ball harder onto the bat. Is it any quicker over this outfield? Not really. Still only 2.
Not quite out the middle of the bat. Sound right.
Short again, cut again, this time 4, surely. Yup, it gets there. Short wide to Joe Root. Only 2 away from another half century. Slightly wider on the crease there. Roach. And sloppy, because that will take Joe Root to 50. 6 half centuries on the bounce for Joe Root. He's in top form. 250 for 3. Not just the runs that he's got, but the way he's got them.
That'll be 4 as well. Boundaries continue to flow from the bat of Root and Balance. Oops. Joe Root doesn't need a second invitation the way that he's played over his career, and much more so on this tour.
Yeah, part of the art of batting, you get a bad one, make sure you put it away, so that puts the pressure on the bowler. All of a sudden Bishoo just drags one down, it's gone for 6, and just under a bit of pressure at the start of this second spell. And Ramdin needs him now because his fast bowlers are tiring. Time that they get cut and pulled in any bowling spell.
Will be 4.
Yeah, this is where as a bowler, Jason Holder just has to think a little bit, to be honest. Against balance, you've got a couple past the outside edge, that sort of length, and similar sort of width, but with Joe Root in the form he's in, pretty much exactly where he wants it. Gets on top of it, uses those wrists to manoeuvre it. Point about Joe Root, but those, what is it, 5 deliveries, the yellow pulsating balls there. Short and wide.
That's hit well. Given a little bit of air, and Root was on it in a flash.
Taking the offside out of play because it's such a heavily stacked offside field. He did a temple between Root and Samuels that Root wants to face. Nice shot. Maybe that's why he wanted strike. He did it so easily, you didn't think it would go for 4, but it has. That's 4. Takes Joe Root to 96. He's a third man, really. He has for a little while.
Very much in control of that shot. And that could very well be it, and is 100 to Joe Root.
Yeah, his first outside of England. Lovely 100. His first against the West Indies, 6th overall. What a young player. What form he has.
Up it goes. Now, has it got the legs? Yes, it has. Just clearing a holder by a good 5 yards in the end. Seen him thinking about playing that slog sweep before.
And he's in good nick. This is his first 100 away from home. He's got 5 at home, so that's 6 in total. 6 consecutive 50s. Brilliant player. Front foot, back foot, fast and spin. Joe Root, man in the making, really. He's going to be batting for England for a long time. Yorkshire, you can't have Joe Root back, that is for certain. I saw a stat downstairs. Since he was left out in Sydney in the Ashes Test match, he scored over 1,000 runs. It's an average of above 100.
Well played. And this quick.
Yeah, it's noticeable in this innings how more leg side of the ball Joe Root has stayed in recent times in his international career. Maybe that's because of one-day cricket. He used to go a long way back and across and stay back. Yeah. Got through. Times Dinesh Ramdin's looked a little bit tired with the gloves. It's hard work keeping and captaining, especially on these low, slow pitches. It's another one that's just sneaked through. The start's going to be the key, though.
Out there is England's last man. Lost it straight down the ground, times it beautifully, drops it over the advertising boards for 6.
This was tossed up enough for him to get down there. He's a beautiful user of his feet. Goes straight through the line of it.
It's a good shot. Just a little bit too much towards leg stump from Jason Holder. One of the options for Joe Root was exactly that, just to chip it over mid-wicket. Played through it very nicely. That's up in the air, just over the head of extra cover. And another 2. Well, the idea is to try and pick up 2. You're going to have to hurry through. Well, not a great throw. Not a great throw, not the perfect throw. You've got a tall man there as the bowler made a good take. Jimmy Anderson somehow completely unaware of what was going on, it seems. So 75 overs left in the day, still making